Hello fellow Peanuts fans, I'm Karen from CollectPeanuts.com. Today we're going to be talking about Peanuts plushes from determined productions that wear clothes from Snoopy's wardrobe. There are a lot of Peanuts plushes out there, and we're just talking about this small subset of them because they're very popular still. A lot of people like to dress up their plushes, and we're going to talk about which plushes those are and which plushes they're not. So let's get the not out of the way first. Now this little guy, he is by Determined Productions, as is this Belle. And as you can see, they are dressed up, but these are not the ones we're talking about. These came dressed up and they're the wrong size. Just for comparison, this is a right size, so you can see she's a lot smaller, the right size. And also, this is a correct size. So you can tell she is a lot bigger. So the clothes for these two dolls might not work as well on these two plushes. And you can tell they're different because they have these flat feet for standing on a table, in theory. They don't stand that great, and that's why they need doll stands. But this one also has flat feet. We are not looking at this doll. Now this doll, you can see it says Snoopy Dress Up Collection. On the back, you can see it is made by Determined Productions for Dakin in, I believe, 1993. Again, this is not what we're looking for. This is the Snoopy version. This is a Belle version that came in these pajamas. And you can see there's quite a size difference again. You might be able to get the clothes to fit, but it's not what we're looking at today. So now that we know what dress-up dolls we're not looking at, let's look at the Determined Productions Snoopy's Wardrobe dress-up plushes. There's a number of different sizes. There's the baby size, and we have the Belle baby size. So Snoopy is an 11-inch, and Belle is a 10-inch doll. Snoopy's just a little bit taller than his sister. And also in the same baby size, there's the 12-inch Spike doll. And this was the only Spike doll that you could get outfits for, officially. There were also two other sizes of 28-inch and 62-inch. And here's some footage of the 62-inch. It's a very big plush. Still looking for that 28. And then moving up the size ladder, we have the 15-inch Belle. So they call this the medium plush. And we have the Snoopy plush, the 18-inch, to go with the 15-inch Belle. You can see he's a lot taller. And I believe this is an early Snoopy, whereas this is a later Snoopy. They started making these Snoopies in the 60s, the late 60s, and then in the 70s they started coming out with outfits. So you will find a lot of outfits for these plushes, and they stopped in the early 80s. And to go with your medium size Snoopy, you've got the 9-inch Woodstock. And these came in a couple different formats because I think they were made multiple years. So for instance, this one has plastic feet. I think this is a later one based on that tag. And a little bit earlier, we have one with more of a felt foot, and then there's metal inside. So I'm sure they wanted to change that out for not metal. And now we start getting into our large size plushes. We have the 30-inch Snoopy, and the 25-inch Belle. Very big and heavy. So this is Snoopy's original tracksuit. There are only a few outfits when you get to this size. The outfits got kind of pricey. You know, that they're practically a 3-year-old's clothes at this point. And finding these outfits is very difficult. As you can imagine, if you were just reselling this and you found it in somebody's home to sell, you might think this is an actual child's jogging suit. And here is the Belle. Look at her. And again, Belle only has a few outfits as well. And other than the ones on these plushes, I haven't found any others. They're out there. I just have to find them. All right, let's get even bigger. And this is the 60-inch Snoopy. Say hello, Snoopy. Oh, hello, everybody. You can see he's quite a bit larger than his 30-inch counterpart. There's also a Belle. There's also a Belle that goes with this Snoopy. And this Snoopy, I actually do have this same jogging suit for. It's just waiting to be fixed because the elastic is gone. So I just have to dig that out one of these days and fix up the elastic and take care of a few holes. That's just how it goes. Oddly enough, I found this big boy and this boy both in the same antique shop, but not on the same day. I actually spotted this guy on Craigslist, and somebody had listed it saying this is at this specific antique store, which is no longer open, unfortunately. And so I saw that and I was like, okay, well, the next possible time I can possibly go, I'm going to this antique store and buying him. I can only imagine what they thought when I started bringing him up to the front counter. Probably like, I hope she doesn't knock anything else off the shelves. He does need a little work, but finding these big Snoopies can be difficult, but they're out there. I'll see them at estate sales once in a while. As you can see, his neck's a little floppy. I think everybody grabbed him by the neck and all of his stuffing went into his belly. So he needs some work. Oh, but he's fun to have in the Snoopy room. He's quite the showpiece. Here's all the sizes of the Determined Productions Snoopy's Wardrobe Dress-Up Plushes. Quite the mouthful. It's easy enough to find outfits for the baby plush, and it's easy to find them for the medium. So if you're interested and you want a lot of different outfits for your Snoopy plushes, definitely check these out. They're pretty easy to find because they were so popular through the years, and they're still really popular with collectors, and that's why prices are a little high. But you can find lots of them, and they might need a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of sewing, but you'll give them a good loving home. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Snoopy find of the week. I hope it helps you find a new Snoopy plush to love. And if you want to find a Snoopy plush to love, you can visit us at CollectPeanuts.com, where we have lots of Snoopy plushes, figurines, and all of the Peanuts gang. So come find something for your own collection. You can also like this video and subscribe to the channel to help us out. And join us on Patreon.com where you can support the channel and CollectPeanuts.com. Thanks so much to all of our Patreon supporters for helping us make videos like this. Happy collecting, everyone. Bye. I didn't want to knock them off. All right, time for your group photo.